Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is the totally strange and controversial iPad in Apple's iPad lineup, the iPad 10th generation. I've spent 6 months with it, and how is it holding up? But more importantly, would I recommend this iPad? I'll cover that in this video. There is no denying the fact that the redesign of the standard Apple iPad is a welcome change. Mind you, this is the update to just the iPad, which until now was sporting the old design which was introduced with the OG iPad when it launched back in 2010, or the iPad Air Generation 1 back from 2013. So this redesign certainly makes this tablet feel like it belongs in 2023. And the design feels more future-proof. The screen is gorgeous, there is no doubt about it. Yeah, it's not mini LED like the 12.9-inch iPad Pro, but it's still very bright and vivid. Colors do pop, and I find it amazing to watch movies and videos on this display. Now, this is not laminated screen, but honestly guys, I don't find that as a huge deal breaker. I'd recommend you to use a screen protector like I am doing, and with that in place, it's not even that noticeable. Plus, it will work towards your advantage as screen replacement costs will be low because it's non-laminated. The iPad was primarily a content consumption device, and this 10th gen iPad addresses the biggest flaw that always existed on the standard iPad: stereo speakers from both the sides. For me, I watch movies using my AirPods, which I'd recommend the same for everyone, to get that full stereophonic sound which enhances your movie watching experience. But for all YouTube videos and other casual content, relying on the decent stereophonic sound coming from the internal speakers of the iPad makes such a huge difference, as this, in my opinion, has always been the biggest flaw of the iPad. So the 10th generation addresses that, giving you really decent sounding stereophonic speakers so you can properly enjoy your content by just relying on them. Now, the addition of the USB-C port has also been super useful, and for me, being a content creator, I use that to transfer files easily from my other devices and laptops. Charging has also been super easy, as USB-C is more common on most devices, and you can just find a USB-C charger easily when you're out and about instead of carrying one along with you. Coming to power, the A14 Bionic chip with 4 gigs of RAM is plenty. It whizzes through day-to-day tasks like a champ, handles even graphic-intensive games without an issue, and I can comfortably edit 4K video projects without a single glitch. Yes, the measly 4 gigs of RAM looks puny in front of the iPad Air and Pro, which feature at least twice the RAM at 8 gigs, and it even pushes to 16 gigs if you go for higher storage capacities. But iPad OS has always been designed to perfectly work with low amount of RAMs, and side by side comparing it with the iPad Air, you would be hard pushed to see a huge difference. Saying that, yes, the one with the more RAM will definitely get longer years of software support considering the history of iPad OS and RAM. Also, features wise, you will miss out on Stage Manager, which gives you a computer like floating window interface. But honestly guys, the multitasking which the standard iPad offers is pretty decent, and even on my Pro, I seldom use Stage Manager. If you are that person who thinks that you'd benefit from Stage Manager, then you would need to go at least for the M1 iPad Air. You'll also not get full screen external monitor support, which again works via Stage Manager. So this is something which you have to decide. If you're going to benefit from those features, then you have to update to the iPad Air minimum. For me personally, I don't use it that much really, so I don't miss it. The multitasking is plenty like I mentioned, and external screen support, yes, you can still use monitors, but you'll get the black sidebars, which is fine by me. But if you're planning to use your iPad as a laptop replacement, then you need to at least consider the M1 iPad Air. Now, coming to the other controversial feature of this iPad is Apple Pencil support. Yes, it doesn't support Apple Pencil Gen 2, which works and charges brilliantly, but mind you, the Apple Pencil Generation 1 is still one of the best styluses out there, and if you look past the weird charging solution, then you do get an amazing stylus, which is so much better than other styluses available on many other tablets out there. Plus, you're going to use a case anyways on your iPad, so buy one which has the Apple Pencil slot like this, and the carrying situation is eliminated as well. So 6 months down the line, the iPad 10th generation has been very decent, providing all-round iPad experience, and it certainly is much better than the 9th gen iPad, which Apple still sells via their website. You get a new design, super useful USB-C port, and the all-important stereo speakers. But the price is the biggest sticking point of this iPad. Here in the UK, it is priced at £499, and you can actually get the M1 iPad Air for £569 from authorized resellers. And just for £70 more, the Air 5 is an absolute bargain in comparison. But in other markets like India, there's a bigger price gap between this and the iPad Air. So I'd recommend not to pay the sticker price on the iPad. If you get some sort of deals, then this really is a great option over the 9th gen iPad. So those are my thoughts, guys, and that's how spending 6 months with this iPad has been. What are your thoughts, guys? Do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you are enjoying my content, a like to this video would be immensely helpful, and please consider subscribing so I can keep making these videos for you. And as always, thanks a lot for staying with me until the end. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.